Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and today we're going to focus on the part of how would I leverage AI in learning, right? In the previous slide we focused on the principles, now we focus on the execution. So today we're going to use a simple technique in ChatGPT that can help us to learn the way we want it. Okay. Uh, how do you do that? So first of all, when if you remember, we learned three basic principles. The first principle was learn from the first principle basis, which means whenever I'm trying to learn anything, I am not trying to just copying the formula or a query or pasting it. No, I'm trying to learn it from the bottoms up, which means to the basic and to the advanced. So starting from the basics, why that logic is there at the first place, and moving to the advanced category, right? So that will be our first principle. The second principle will be ask why before how, which means before you even touch the concept, I have to ask AI to explain the mechanism. Why does the filter break? Why a join in SQL duplicate row works? It is not just a step to write it, but once you know why, the syntax stop needing to be memorized. So eventually, once you know the why something is happening, you will have a better clarity on the logical part of the concept. And the third principle, which was nothing but connect the same logic across tools. So once something is click, which means once you understand a concept, you will be able to connect it through other concepts that you learn every day. For example, let's say you are trying to learn a SQL concept of joining a table. How would you make sure that you understand the same concept or use the same concept in other tools? For example, in Power BI, you have a semantic modeling. You can follow the same approach and understand why both of these concepts are basically same. So if you go by these three principles and you feed your chat gpt with these three principles, whenever it's explaining you any logic or any fundamental, you'll have a better clarity. So now let's move forward to understand how to customize the chat gpt according to your needs. Okay guys, now we are in chat gpt. अभी मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि पर्सनलाइजेशन फंक्शन जो चैट जीपीटी का है उसको हम कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं हमारी लर्निंग को कस्टमाइज करने के लिए. Okay, now what I will do is I'll go to the personalized section which is there in the settings of ChatGPT. How will I do it? You can use this uh, shortcut which I use, control plus and then comma. It will push you to the settings of ChatGPT. I'll go toggle and I go to the personalization section. Over here, I have a custom instruction. Under the custom instruction, let me just zoom in. You can write all three principles that you follow, and here's how to. On save, these three principles will be the core of explanation for ChatGPT to explain any concept that you're trying to learn. Thank you guys for watching the video. Await for more.